Leilani, where'd you grow up and what was your childhood like?
I grew up in Vegas. My childhood was pretty normal, middle class. I did whatever I wanted, which was usually debate. I did high school debate, I did college debate at the U as an undergrad, and then I went to the U for law school. So most of the time, even though I say I'm from Vegas, I've spent more time here in Utah.
And you were from Henderson. You grew up in Henderson, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because no one grows up in Vegas.
No.
Okay. Why did you decide to become a divorce attorney?
Oh, that's a really good question. I decided to become a divorce attorney because I wanted to help real people with real problems. I didn't want to go work at some big firm and help businesses make more money off of people. I wanted to help people who had real issues, help kids who had real problems, and get families through this really hard time.
And why did you decide to focus exclusively on divorce?
That one is a little more up in the air. I worked at legal aid during law school, and then I worked there after law school. So it really was just a function of that's what legal aid does exclusively. And when I think or thought about doing other types of law, it just didn't seem appealing. Like bankruptcy also helps people, but it sounds like lots of numbers. Trust and estates helps people, but it sounds like I didn't get to go into court. So I thought family law was a great way to help people, help families transition through this really difficult time in their lives and get to be in court and be creative and do all the things I like to do.
And why did you decide to work at Brown Family Law?
Well, that was a hard decision for me. I was at legal aid. I loved it there. I loved doing nonprofit work. And I went to law school because I wanted to do nonprofit work. So I went to law school to be a lawyer who didn't make any money. And I was okay with that. But legal aid was very stressful. I had 100 cases at a time. All of my clients are victims of domestic abuse. And that is very, very trying.
Emotionally, that's really heavy, right?
Yeah, it was very heavy all the time. I was going to conferences about domestic violence and about sexual violence, and it was very stressful. I was a new mom, and it was really hard for me to see that all the time. And so when you reached out to me, it was a good opportunity. I had just moved down here instead of being downtown, and you said, hey, you don't have to always be burnt out. And I learned a lot from legal aid, and I'm so grateful for my time there, but it is so much better here to have this ability to help people without the cookie cutter conveyor belt of justice, which is great and very helpful for the people that need it. But to really get down and dirty and figure out really what custody plan works best, or where all the money goes. And it's nice to help.
So what's the best part about being here at Brown Family Law?
Oh gosh, the best part about being here is, I don't know, I just love all my coworkers. I think we have a really great group of attorneys and paralegals and support staff, and you're great when you're not gallivanting around the world. And you're great when you are too, I'm sure. But it's nice to come to work every day with people you enjoy and people whose opinions you value, who can help you work out the problems that you have on a day-to-day basis.
Tell us about your family.
I have a husband who's a stay-at-home dad right now, although our daughter is turning just turned 5 and is going into kindergarten, so he's going to have to figure out what he wants to do outside of that. But he was very supportive. He put me through law school, so I appreciate that a lot. And my daughter is 5. She is just a typical 5-year-old.
She's great.
She is great. I love her so much. She is hilarious and snarky, and she talks back to me, which my mother says I deserve. So she's wonderful, and she's really smart. So it's fun to see her grow. And then my grandma lives with us, so that's fun and exciting. Kind of a built-in babysitter, although I'm not sure I trust her all the time, or for too long of a time. And then my parents and my brother and sister just live like a block away from us, so we're pretty close.
What's your favorite food?
Oh goodness. My favorite food is Thai food or Indian food. As a general category, I have celiac, so Thai food and Indian food is usually safe and also very delicious. So that's my favorite.
What's your favorite place to visit?
Ooh, that is a very good question. My favorite place to visit has been, I don't know. There are so many good places. I really liked New Orleans. It was very fun, very exciting, very colorful. Lots of people though. And I studied abroad in London one summer in my undergrad, and I loved it there. I would go live there any day. So.
What's your favorite movie or TV show?
Ooh, my favorite movie is Charade with Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn, or really any Cary Grant movie. Charade, North by Northwest, Father Goose, they're all great.
And what makes you a good attorney?
I think I'm a great attorney because I care about my clients and I care about the outcome for their children and for them. And I think I'm good at empathizing with situations, but also reading judges and commissioners and knowing what they are likely to do, and helping everyone see the bigger picture beyond the hurt and the hate and the pain.